We all fall into two categories. The category that cares, or the category that doesn't care. I'm going to share some information with you that most of you are probably not aware of, or can't even imagine, because we all live in ignorance. I want you to think about this for a second. Scientists predict that if we continue fishing at our current rate, the planet will run out of seafood by 2048 with catastrophic consequences. That's not that far away. Can you imagine? The bluefin tuna is a classic example of what we as humans have done to our planet. But many of you are not aware of these startling facts. In the Western Atlantic, the stocks have declined by 83%. In the Eastern Atlantic by 67%. But this one is even more alarming. The Pacific stocks have declined by 95%. Can you imagine going to a grocery store and not seeing a can of tuna on the shelves? Another classic example is the North Atlantic swordfish. Back in the 1800s, the size of an average swordfish that was caught weighed 400 to 500 pounds. By the 1900s, it was down to 300 to 400 pounds. In 1961, the average size was 266 pounds, and in the 1990s, it was down to 88 pounds. In 1998, the US fleet discarded 438 metric tons of baby swordfish because they're only allowed to keep ones that are above a certain size. So it would be illegal for them to keep the smaller ones, so they discard them, and most of them end up dying. Here's another classic example, the shrimping industry, which uses a fishing practice known as bottom trawling. Did you know that for every pound of shrimp that you buy at the grocery store, 9 pounds of incidental bycatch died for that 1 pound of shrimp? Bycatch includes things like turtles, but a myriad of other marine species. Think about this for 5 seconds. The estimate is that we are catching 80 to 100 million sharks a year. 80 to 100 million sharks every year. Can you comprehend what that means and what that looks like? I know I can't. At least I couldn't until I witnessed it for myself. This is in Hong Kong, and every bag that you see in that video is 50 kilos of dried shark fins.
So you'll shut the doors on us pretty quickly. See if the doors are open. Doors are open. I'm going to close them pretty quick. I'm going to close them pretty quick. Close them pretty quick. No. No. No.
Holy cow.
Can you imagine that every 50-kilo bag, about 500 sharks died to fill that 1 bag of shark fins? And this is how shark fins are typically harvested. This is not for the squeamish. So then the body is thrown overboard without its fins and it dies. And typically the shark is still alive. So why are sharks important? They're important for the marine ecosystem, for the health of the marine ecosystem. So how can you help? You can help by getting involved in conservation groups, becoming an informed consumer, educating yourself and educating others, and becoming an advocate for the marine environment. A bowl of shark fin soup can fetch upwards of $300 per bowl. That is the incentive that fishermen have. So can you imagine a day when our oceans have been over-harvested, because that's what's happening right now, and the marine environment becomes a barren land? So ask yourself 3 questions. Do you eat tuna, swordfish, or shrimp? Do you know the source of your seafood? And is that source a sustainable fishery? That's what you need to ask yourselves. Thank you.